Hello, my name is Latoya. Welcome to my crafty space. It is day 14 of my holiday card series. I am trying to figure out what to do, so I just decided to turn on the camera. I already have a card idea in mind over here on the side, but then I thought of something else that I wanted to do. And okay, so these are the background pages that I made. I used white and I also used cream. What I think I want to make is like a country, like Christmas sign. These are all smoky slate. I think this is smoky slate too. Okay, so we have smoky slate. I think that'll look nice. I had another idea, but then I was just like, oh, I really want to do this for some reason. I just do, so I'm going to not go against my mojo. We know how that works out. And I am not going to do it. So just trying to figure out some mats here right now. Like what would be the best. Maybe I don't want to use, maybe I don't want to use smoky slate. Oh, okay, that's not bad. What do you think of that? I don't know. First time doing it. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'm like, I like that. I'm thinking I like it. I think I'll go with it and not overthink. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, literally, I just wanted to be able to like grab background papers and play around and see what I like and try to create something. Really happy that I kind of just put this together. Obviously I need to do some trimming because, you know, my fronts are the same size as my base. I don't think that it is too dark. See, if I do it with white, I don't think the white's going to look good with this here. Let's see. This is just as an example. If this was a card base. Let's see, that white on white, I don't think I like. Yeah, I definitely don't like, I don't like this white on white. So, gonna go with black, which I haven't played with in a long time. And honestly, I can't even remember the last time I had a card with like 2 background stamps. That's kind of different for me also. But I think I like this look, and it's also my first time playing with this background stamp, and it's stacked stone. Which I thought I had off to the side, but I don't, so I can't easily show you. Alright, so stacked stone. So I just stamped that in smoky slate. This stamp here was my buffalo plaid. Buffalo check stamp. So cute. I totally suggest, you know, getting some stamp sets if you don't have them. And now what I want to do is, I think I will rummage through some of my stamp sets to find some sentiments. And I need to figure out, like, how do I want to do this? Do I want to have a lot of this main background stamp showing, or have the front one showing a lot, or just have this be like, you know, just a hint? Obviously, I think I'm going to go with green here because that'll bring in that background. Let me grab some stamps. All right, so I rummaged through a lot of the stamps that well, not all of the stamps I own, but a lot of the things. And let's see, move that over. So I kind of have like this farm theme in my head. And with that, I was thinking, oh, the word blessed, that's kind of like country farmish. How cute. Maybe I can incorporate that. But then I was like, you know, do I have any like Stampin' Up sets that say, you know, kind of like the corny, super cute signs, like I'm so blessed and I'm so thankful, so on and so forth. Well, you guys, I can't believe I found it, but out of like all of the stamp sets I have by Stampin' Up, because you know some people care about it, it was just a little challenge to myself. I didn't have to do it, but I was able to find the words grateful in one set, the word blessed in another set, and the word thankful. How cool, right? And the best part is that I think these are all like around the same size. Let's take a gander. So we have blessed and grateful. So I think that could go. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Let's see if thankful. And I have yet to ink up these sets. Like, it's my first time playing with these sets. I'm like, I just need to just get in and create and try to use things I haven't used. And the word thankful, like how perfect. So I don't know why I took out this birthday stamp set. I just saw it and I was like, ooh, this is so cute. Maybe I'll do something with this. I don't know. Anyhow, okay. So we have the words, kind of, you know, like the sentiments. Let's see. Move these off to the side. And now I just need to figure out, am I just going to stamp them just right on? And then what am I going to do? Am I going to have them enclosed in something and just leave this nice and kind of rugged looking? I really like that look. I really like these two together. It's really nice. Or do I just want to stamp just right on here and do kind of like a one sheet wonder type thing, and then maybe have like a wreath? A wreath. There's an idea. That means I need to find something that's kind of Christmassy and large enough. Great. Something else to think about. I should just stamp these off so I can see what they look like, place them on, and then fiddle faddle. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I need to figure out, do I want any like texture? But I don't think I do. I think these two backgrounds provide me with enough quote unquote texture. Like this looks very textured. I don't think I need, anything like that. Oh, jeepers. Okay. So a piece of scrap cardstock, and I can use any ink. I still need to get a refill for my Gina K. I said I would, and I did not. I just haven't been on it. But I did place my order for the new Stampin' Up goodies that are coming out. And speaking of goodies, you guys want to stay tuned to the end of this video for yeah, very important announcement. All right, so we have grateful, blessed. Oh, these are so, how cute is this? You know, unbelievable, so cute. And then I have thankful. but I'm going to have to do a little bit of masking, or I can just do stamp surgery. No, I don't want to do stamp surgery. And if you're new to stamping, stamp surgery is when you cut around your stamp, but then you can like put it back together. But because this F is so close to the word good times, good things, I don't want to affect that. I'll just do like a little bit of masking to get the word thankful. I wish it was a little bit easier, but that's okay. These are very new, very sticky. Have like no space here. Okay. I'm just gonna cover up the word so with a little, okay, so just gonna check out the placement here and this down. Okay, that looks good. Okay, gonna give this a good inking. Take this off, place this down. And give it another inking. This is back very carefully. And I'm also trying to think, do I want to do this in black? The background's black. I think black would look nice. But if anything, I might heat emboss it because again, I like making my life difficult. And I always say I like making my life difficult because I mean, that's basically what I'm doing. Come on, okay. Do this one more time. It's like, it's okay. It's just a little, I just want it a little darker. I'm not really using these pieces, so I don't know why I'm, you know, putting so much into this. I shouldn't, but who knows? I might decide to use these pieces. Because with card making, it's always, oh, you never know. I don't know why the O from, you know, so has ink on it. I even ran my finger over it, but I guess I didn't press hard enough. Anyhow, that's fine. So now I am going to stamp the other word, which is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I said I would not do stamp surgery on this stamp, but I'm about to. So I'm just cutting into this with my really sharp scissors. You know, just trying to be careful because I still want to be able to pair this, you know, in this little spot. But I cannot bear to have to mask like that again. So I can easily just push it back in. It's totally fine. Now for this bottom here, I don't think I'll be able to stamp surgery that, but that's fine. Because literally the fact that this just smeared, I want to scream so badly. All this work. All this work. All right, last one. I mean, I'm committed now. I have to do it. Good news is there's one less thing to mask. last time. So Gina K ink and a piece of cardstock for this bottom. Sometimes you just have to do that stamp surgery. Almost. I think at the bottom of this, that really close again. There we go. Try to focus on the bottom there. Boom. Almost perfect. Just once more and it should be fine. I mean, I could let it sit, but you can kind of see the splotches in there a little bit. And again, this is a super new stamp set. I've yet to play with it, so it's not holding onto ink like that. And that should do it. And I need to give it time to dry since I have stamped it so many times, because like in the last one, I ran my hand over it on mistake and screamed immediately. This is my multi-liner. Just closing out that bottom there. So again, if you have a super sticky photopolymer stamp, use a piece of tape on the back and make sure your magnets are really close so your image does not shift at all, and you will not lose your mind, because I was darn close. I mean, 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes on stamping a sentiment. But I should have just gone with my first thought of doing stamp surgery, because I could have saved myself some time. I ended up doing it anyways, and I don't regret it, because, you know, it falls right back in place nicely. See? Okay. All right, let's see what this looks like. I should just cut this down. I'll do it in a second. Goes there, this goes here. Okay, looking good. And then I need to figure out what I'm doing with these, because I don't know how I'm going to use these sentiments yet. I just know they're so cute. So that's great. Look, failed attempt. See? And all this ink. All right. So that's nice. Let me figure out what I'm going to do, either a wreath or something in the corners. Then if I'm just gonna, I don't know. Huh? Yeah. Need to think for a minute. I have these stars laying over here to the side. These are kind of cute, but I think they're a bit much. I don't know if I want to use stars, you know? I don't think I want that on this. And then do I want to use some ribbon? Decisions. All right, so I just stamped out these images from a couple stamp sets because I think in some way these will all go together, or a few of them will. I went ahead and stamped out some of the poinsettia leaves. Well, no, I wanted to do the poinsettia leaves, but I'm like, oh, those are kind of too big. So I just did the poinsettias, and I'm going to make those look like leaves, possibly, to go with the berries. Stamped out this little 10 because I think that'll be cute on the side. I was going to stamp out this here for a little bit of, jeepers, just more material, but I didn't end up doing that for some reason. So I'm going to give these a color. Okay, so I just finished coloring what I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use. I decided against the poinsettia here. Don't know why, just was like, don't feel like doing it. So I only colored the greenery here because I'm going to fussy cut this out. And with these, I'm going to run them through my machine. I'm also going to fussy cut this, but I guess I should just go ahead and have at it on camera, eh? And I will leave a little bit of, I don't think this warrants a border. I don't think so. The poinsettias are going to have a border, so I guess I will. Not the poinsettias, I'm sorry. The berries are going to have a border. They automatically have a border with the die. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow suit here with this. For some reason, this reminds me of, like, I don't drink alcohol, but it reminds me of a, like a huge mug for beer, like at German Fest, which I've gone to a couple times. Just had to cut that off. Don't you hate when you have like all this paper and you have all this work to do? It's like, oh, let me just get rid of this. And I'm kind of hurrying right now because I need to go and get COVID tested, so it's taking a little longer than I expected. And that's because I was trying to figure out, you know, colors, which that didn't really take long, but coloring took a little long. You'd think I'd have like my estimations down with how long it would take me to make a card, but when you're trying to figure out what you're going to use and playing with new stamp sets and such, it can take a little bit longer. It's a bit too pointy right here. So dip in and, okay, jeepers. Come on. Fudge. Okay, that's good. The gray's a little off from the smoky slate, but it's not tragic. I'm not like heavily disappointed. I did not mask this off because while I was doing it, I kind of had intentions of using this back here, but now I'm like, well, I'm not using it, so that's okay. I'm trying to see, do I want to leave? I don't want to leave any of this. All right. I guess I'll just do this close and then see what happens. So I'm not sure what's going on right now. Don't you hate having like ideas, but then you need to like execute and figure things out? Like card making, it's not a thoughtless thing. It's a process and it takes time and energy and all that jazz. So this part here, I think I'm going to leave a border because it's going to be hanging out of the pot. Well, can. What is that can called? A milk can? galvanized can, I think it's called. It has some name. Just gonna leave a bit of a border here. Since you will be seeing this. Surround this here. I didn't do anything special with Copic coloring. I used 2 markers, but there's so much going on with the greenery here, and I don't have a lot of time. So I was just like, it's fine. Like, I went in a little bit, but not majorly. Didn't leave enough space there. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm just going to cut this. Could have just gone back in and colored this, but I don't feel like it. Like, nope, too much work. Like, when I feel like I'm over something, I'm usually over it, and that's it. I don't want to put anything else. I'm getting a little more decisive, which is good. So I'm definitely learning some things about myself while I'm also doing this challenge, which is great. Okay, I think that's, I don't know. Okay. So this is a bit much. I don't need all of this. Probably just a little. So I'm gonna have to cut some of this off. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a second. I need to blend this out because that color there is just kind of tragic. Well, actually, I'll just cut around there and use that. Now I wish I would have just stamped like a section, but this is just different from what I was expecting. So I'm just gonna cut around here. I guess I'm not gonna have a border for this. So I think I need to get rid of the white that I have. Okay. So I snapped off the end. That looks good. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of the white trim that I have all around it, just because one side has it, the other half doesn't. But that's okay. That doesn't mean everything else can't have it. It's just, because even if I have these berries like hanging out here, it's still gonna look weird. I don't know. We'll leave it and see. But okay, that's what we got right now. And I did the green to pick up the green here. And I have the red because, hello, it's Christmas. All right. These pieces are so cute. They're adorable. I love them. Okay. Move my sleeves. Move my markers. Always a little cleanup. There's always a little cleanup. Unless I'm like, you know, bolting out the door. And you know what? I should cut that down. Everything is covered with stamp sets. this is going to be, it's going to be a side part. All right, pre-cut cardstock, you guys. Great for making things go super fast. Okay, this is going back here. I know you guys don't want to see me cut, but first time for everything. So I have my little desk trimmer now. Very excited about that. Been waiting for that. This side here. Okay, so front quarters go down. And then what side do I want to do? That side's going to be covered, so that doesn't matter. I'll do this side here. And drop this down. The only thing I don't like about this trimmer is that it's a little hard to see where the lines are that I create. So that's a bit irritating. There should really like be a marker or something, because trying to get this like right on the end of the steel is so hard in my experience. See, I have like a little, just a small bit of that line left, which is still, for me, too much. Not like I'm a perfectionist, but I like things being cut. If I mark it off, it needs to be cut. Just a little on this. Just a little bit of the side. It's a bit hard to see when it's black. Okay, that looks great. I'll cut the others right back. All right, put this up and all my scraps. Always make sure your fingers are not in the way. Okay, so I only trimmed a little of the DSP, so it's not too bad. Might keep these for something else. I tend to not want to have too many scraps around. It's just, you can only have so much. It just becomes a mess. I am so excited to play with this card. I'm so excited to have this card. It didn't take that long for me to think of what I wanted to do, which is pretty neat. Just filled up this bottle. There we go. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with the DSP I made. You're always going to be a little weary because glue will turn your oxide or your ink this green color and absolutely ruin it. And I know from experience, so I like to use glue because I want my projects to last a long time, but I'm also very cautious. Okay, now these two need to go on, but I need to remember, do I want to do like any type of ribbon or anything like that? And I made it a little smaller because I really wanted this green plaid to be present and also appreciated, because it's adorable. Okay, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with these. I haven't decided at all. All right, and then I have this little thought in my head about this, which I still haven't thought of at all either. Okay, so if I'm going to put this here and have this housed here, then we'll have these sticking out like here, maybe some in the front. No, I would put some in the front, but no, I won't do that. I think just having that there and then these inside help add to it. Just have the greenery in the front and have the red in the back. This isn't even permanent. Why am I acting like it's permanent? Because I was just going to do only the berries, but I wanted the green to get tied in. Okay. Then I was thinking maybe have some over here in the corner. And then have these words just jutting out there. These are all thoughts. That's, I don't. All right, let me get rid of the white around here because that's just not, as much as I want it to work, it's not working because even if I cut some berries, oh, I should do that. Because then that, well, the white here, like the white over here still won't be present. If I cut those and put those there and then put those there. Because this can kind of camouflage the, there's no white trim around this. Oh, that might work. Red on my hands. That could work. So I might just leave that. Okay. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these. So I had to do some arranging, which of course takes time. I'm trying to figure out where I'm putting everything. Making sure this is right where I want it because there's glue on the back, which you all know affects the pattern paper that I created. And we don't want that. Okay. Always do a check because I'm paranoid. This is what I decided to do with this little bundle here. I don't know if I'm going to prop that up yet. I know I want the words propped up because these words carry a great deal of weight. And I like the grateful in the middle just because, you know, the print is different from the first two. The first two are similar. So having that in the middle works. I wish I would have heat embossed this, but it took way too much work to just get it the way it is now. And I did not do anything spectacular with I want to double this up just in case I mail it so it's not depressed. I didn't do, oh dear. All I did was cut these with dies if they fit. that's all I did for the sentiments. So going off of site here. Come on. I know I already have something on these scissors. I know, I'll clean them. Just trying to get this down so I can go. Because at this point, I'll be home right in time to check my mail when I come back. All right, I'll hear the rest and I'll be back. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did it. How cute is this card? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It makes me so happy to see this finished product. And for it to be so detailed, I think I really did like break a record. I keep looking on the inside because I just added that. Okay, so just to recap this card, this background here is from my stash. I used my Stampin' Up! Buffalo background to create that on some green cardstock. I matted that on top of black cardstock. And then I have a black mat here for this layer, which was also out of my background stash. And that's my first time using stacked stone. I know it's stone, it's not wood. You kind of look at this and you think about, oh, wood, but it's kind of cool. You kind of got to play on it. I ended up using 3 different stamp sets to find Blessed, Grateful, and Thankful, which I did stamping and had to do some masking, and then I ended up doing some stamping surgery, which I'm grateful I did do because now it's going to be easier to recreate that. But nothing else is special with these sentiments. It's just black ink. I would love to heat emboss this, but I didn't feel like going all over and heat embossing it. I just don't have time. Then I used another stamp, the Poinsettia kit, which is just so super cute, and mixed those poinsettias with this stamp here, which is the Country Home set, and ended up just making this super cute berry / greenery inside of a tin mix. So yeah, all in all, I love this card. I love that it like invokes being out in nature and being in a cabin, or just like living in the country on our farm. Like all 3 of those things I love. I love cabins, I love the woods, I love hiking, I love being in cabins. I need a vacation. I think my heart is just leading me to create things that remind me of where I'd rather be. And I'm just working like a mad person right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the card making process. I hope you are inspired. And yeah, pull out your stamps, use them in a different way, because these definitely are not Christmas stamps. But the poinsettia berries are, but everything else I just like grabbed and I'm like, I'm going to make this Christmas related. And I'm super elated with the results. I hope you guys do something crafty that makes you happy. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you later. Bye. I'm just kidding. The video's not over. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for watching along and hanging with me for my holiday card series. It's my first one, and as you saw, my nursing jobs have just kind of thrown me off a little bit, but you can tell by today I'm posting a lot of videos because I'm trying to catch up and edit and all of that jazz. But as promised, I'm doing a giveaway, and what you see is what you get. This is a gingerbread Christmas kit by Echo Park. As you guys can tell from this video, I've just really wanted to create my own card kit, and me purchasing this, purchasing this really inspired me to make all of those background sheets. I am really big into buying things so I can replicate things easily, and I don't really like super unique things because once they're gone I no longer have them, and a part of me just cringes a little bit. So usually I avoid buying kits and such, but this one was just so darn cute. And I just hit my milestone at my hospital job. I've been there for 5 years, and I just hit 1 year as a nurse on November 25th, and my birthday is coming up on Christmas. Like, so many things are happening. I'm like, you know what? I can go ahead and spend a couple dollars and get myself this little, you know, kit. It's not like some of the other ones that come with ribbon and, you know, tons and tons of ephemera, but it's cute and pretty delightful. And I also got one to give away to one of you guys. So it is, again, by Echo Park. There's 12 by 12 double-sided sheets of paper. You can take a gander there at what's here. And on the back, there is a 12 by 12 sheet of sticker elements. And you guys know I am a sucker for cookies, cocoa, all of those things. Just yummy and delicious, and that we're forced to eat sparingly. Some of these images are a bit large for me if you kind of gander what my style is, but overall I thought this was just so darn cute, and I'm like, instead of only being inspired by pictures and seeing other people unbox it, I'm going to purchase one for myself, and I'm going to give one away to you guys. So I will have a separate video of me opening this and showing you guys the paper and such, but to enter this giveaway, you have to enter by December 10th. I'm at Eastern Standard Time, so long as it's by December 10th, because on December 11th I'm going to mail this out and make sure that whoever wins will have it before December 15th. Fingers crossed. I will send you tracking information also for that. You have to follow my YouTube channel. You have to be a subscriber to my YouTube channel. You don't have to follow Facebook or my Instagram, but you're more than welcome to if you'd like to. And in the comments, you have to leave a comment. Just talk about Christmas or what you would do with this paper pack, or how has my holiday card series inspired you. If it has inspired you, I get some thumbs down. Some people don't like my stuff, but I don't care. You know, like, you can't please everyone. Okay, so anyhow, yeah, so many good things have just been going on for me, and I'm like, you know what? I totally deserve this, and I just wanted to share the wealth. I'm like, I've been a nurse for over a year, and I've been at my job for, you know, over 5 years, and then my other job, I'll be hitting my year mark, and my birthday's on Christmas. Just all of those things together, it's just like, you know what? I will place this Stampin' Up! Order, which I did, and I will get this card kit, which I did. I also have another giveaway coming up, which has some new items also, because I'm destashing and there were some duplicates in there, and I've been sitting on that for a while, so I think it's about time for me to get rid of it. So I hope you guys enter the challenge if you like this kit and are excited about it, and I hope you guys do something crafty that makes your heart happy. Thanks. Bye.